Mo till tonight, and the first I've heard of the security firm was tonight. I was not aware that there was a private security company involved in this. There's specific requirements in New Jersey. I don't know if it's a New Jersey company or a New York company, but there's a Security Officer Registration Act in New Jersey that needs to be followed. And I would have to get some more information and do some more research, but initially I can tell you that security guards don't have law enforcement powers, so they can't disperse crowds. People aren't obligated to comply with the directions of the security officer. They can guard property, so they can guard the band's equipment and those kind of things, but they can't stop traffic on Route 166. I'm a little uncertain. I mean, most of the festivals we've talked about having before, I can't remember one of them where we need a private security force. So perhaps we anticipate more than when we realize.
The reason why we mentioned security because the chief of police have indicated that there may be some issue with the overtime, and that it will cost the overtime cost might be exorbitant. And so when I presented that before the promoter, then he said that in order to decrease that amount, he may be able to introduce his own security firm. That way, it will decrease the amount of police officers that may have to be involved in this event. That's all.
One is not a substitute for another, and I didn't know that till tonight. And I don't. For instance, I would have said that your security company should give us a certificate of insurance. Suppose they beat somebody up. Suppose they tell someone to disperse, and the guy says, "I'm not dispersing," and beat him up. I don't even know who the security company is. I mean, this is the first I've heard about it tonight. I appreciate maybe the mayor had these discussions with you, but I don't know anything about that. And I'm the borough attorney. I asked you to sign an indemnification hold harmless agreement and return a certificate of insurance to us, which we got tonight, and I thank you for that. But I did not know anything about arranging for a private security force on borough property. So, and that's something that, I mean, maybe the rest of the council knew that. I didn't know that till tonight, and I'm not really able to tell you the legality or lack thereof of that tonight. It's news to me.
Je vais répondre rapidement.
I want to respond very quickly to this question.
Quand je parle de sécurité, c'est
When I'm talking about
une
security,
question d'argent aussi.
it's a question of money.
Ça veut dire que si la sécurité de Saitom River
If the security of South Towns River, the police,
ont des éléments que moi je devais payer le supplément, je suis prêt pour ça. Payer le supplément de la police de Saitom River pour couvrir l'événement, même s'ils sont 100% 50.
okay. It's a question of money. I'm ready to pay for any supplement from South Towns River Police Department if that becomes an issue.
C'est ça ma précision. Parce qu'il ne faut pas qu'on pense que c'est une question de sécurité privée, mais c'est une question de sécurité qu'ils ne connaissent pas. C'est une question, quand je parle que je suis prêt pour la sécurité, c'est parce que je suis prêt normalement la mairie ne m'a pas donné de l'argent pour ça.
Okay, the mayor's office did not give me any money for security, but I am willing and able to cover the security, even if it has to come from the South Towns River Police Department, and that's what he indicates that he will do.
That was part of my question. My concern is if, overtime and police salaries, I want to know who is going to be responsible to pay that. And then if there's also police fees from the neighboring towns,
C'est ce que je
is
viens
that,
de dire.
are you prepared to pay that cost?
C'est ce que je viens de dire tout de suite.
That's what I just said
No
earlier.
appropriations or revenues anticipated.
Ce qui fait que la mairie.
For us, it wasn't, but I want to know if
He
the,
can't just pay our, is that correct? Guy?
What's that?
He can't just pay our police department.
Well, we don't have an agreement to that effect.
Right,
So
well,
that-
even
that
that, we
wasn't-
haven't anticipated revenues or appropriated funds. So that's
Right.
not really directly an option.
And we would need a written agreement to enter into that, which is not something we even discussed, or whether or not you would, whether it's, well,
but
I'm
it's
not
more
sure.
than just South Toms River, you have two other towns.
C'est justement de ça que je parle.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
J'ai dit,
I'm saying,
c'est pour ça que je reviens sur ce que monsieur disait.
That's why I'm going back to what this gentleman said earlier.
La situation ce soir n'est pas
The situation tonight is
la
not,
réalisation de l'événement, c'est la sécurisation de
it's
l'événement.
not the implementation of the event, but is about the security of the event.
Et la concertation des autres villes pour que cet événement se réalise.
And the concerted effort of all the other towns for the realization of
La
the
question
event.
de la dame est valable parce que
The question of this lady is valid because
qui va payer?
who's going to pay?
Voilà. Cette question a été résolue depuis. Moi, je suis en charge de l'événement.
I am
Je
in
dois
charge.
signer un nouveau contrat.
I'm in charge of this festival. It means that I have to sign another contract
Avec des suppléments honoraires de la police, ce serait un nouveau contrat en ce moment-là de la ville, la police et moi pour payer leur.
Yeah, if it means that I have to pay for any supplemental police force as opposed to getting it from hiring a private firm, then I'm willing to pay for any supplemental police force.
Mais il faut que nous soyons d'accord avec le chef de la police,
But
le site John
we
Lever,
have to have
John Lever et ceux qui sont à côté pour qu'ensemble cette histoire puisse se régler normalement.
But we have to have an agreement between the police force in South Towns River and all the towns to making sure that we are on the same page.
Do we have enough time to do that?
Mais ça, c'est pas. La question en ce moment-là ne me revient pas. Moi, je suis disponible. Mais la question maintenant, c'est le chef, le maire, les autres chefs et les maires des autres de prendre la décision.
This question is not really up to me. It's up to the officials here to put their heads together and then to make a decision to that effect.
That's why the question wasn't just for you. I was asking all the parties, do we have time enough to put contracts together?
Councilman Carney, if I could just.
Sure.
As I revisit, I started at the beginning, I think the mayor's intentions are honorable, good, and I think what he was trying to do is very positive.
Yes, sir.
I just don't think we've been experienced in dealing with these types of issues. For example, I'm not aware of any strategic plan you have for this thing. What about your EMS? If somebody has a heart attack, somebody has asthma?
Yeah, we already have a rapport with the EMS, and we have already exchanging.
Again,
No, I have the email here where I've already told him that, told the South Towns River EMS squad to be on site, and they already aware of that.
okay, but Robin, I hope you don't get sick or anything, because they're not gonna be available for you. That's the problem. And that's why you.
I would be there on the 11th.
The fact of the matter is, when you do events like this, do you have a strategic plan? For example, our Riverfest plan was something like 30 pages. Everything's covered, everything's documented. If a thunderstorm happens, we had a plan on how to safely evacuate everybody. You are not prepared for this. I hate to, I'm sorry for disagreeing with you, but you are not prepared for this. It's just a mistake to go forward at this time. If you want to meet with you, it's a nice gentleman. I like him, you know, but you are not prepared. I'm cautioning you, counsel, you are not prepared for this event. You do not have experience how to do this. He may, in some locations, like New York City, which is fine and dandy, but not for the borough of South Towns River with limited resources, which you all acknowledge, correct? Limited resources. You are not prepared for this event at this time. If you had a ticket amount of 100 people coming, I think we could certainly work with that. But there's no tickets. You have no guarantee if you're going to have 100, 150, or 1,500, or 5,000. You are not prepared for parking. You are not prepared for EMS. You're not prepared for porta johning, with all due respect, sir. You are not prepared. That's the bottom line. So, you know, there's only so much we can do, and except warn you. And we will work with you. You want to have an event 6 months down the road, you need a month of strategic planning to bring everybody together.
Mayor, one more thing. Chief Liza conferred with council members here today, and you also have council members